Cool. It's your second time around with Camelot. Was that something that was always planned? You guys coming back to North America?
I don't know.
Yeah. We knew that there was like a part two. We just didn't tell anyone. But I mean, we at the same time we know things are gonna happen like in 2 or 3 years. But you know, it's always like you can't really give the game away, I suppose.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So there you go. I keep mystery alive.
Do you feel it's a good fit? Are you enjoying touring with these guys? Do you have?
I hate them.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Yeah. I can't face them every day actually.
It's very difficult to see them because you kind of have to talk to them. You know, so you just like, oh god. No, it's actually really nice. But like the first gig I've done with Dragonforce as a bass player was actually with Camelot.
Nice.
In Canada like 10 years ago. So we go way back. But
cool. You're old.
Yeah. In other words, I'm old. I was just trying to make it sound cool. But no. These guys are really cool, and I think it's just like it's nice because we cover a large spectrum of melodic metal in a way. Mm-hmm. We're more like fast, and they like slower, darker, melodic,
symphonic. I think they have that element. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's kind of I think it's a nice package for the fans.
I don't know much about them, honestly.
Yeah. Are you gonna cut that? You wanna?
No,
you don't know. You don't know much
I'm
about
here
them?
for you guys. I know that they're revered, and they're a very popular American metal band, but I just haven't really been that exposed to them.
Okay,
so,
well, tonight is your chance. It's actually really good. They have a nice show, and they're really nice people.
Friends of mine saw the Toronto gig in April and said it was just a beautiful double bill. So I was pretty happy when it came back around.
Uh-huh. Well, there you go then.
Nice.
They were right.
And in this little venue, I think you guys will be pretty impressed.
Mm-hmm. But it's a nice venue because we played London, Ontario. When was that? 3-4 years ago.
2012, I think, maybe.
Yeah, 2012. But it was a different venue, I think.
It might have been this one, but this one's been redone. So it's completely refurbished. They've flipped the stage to the back.
So we had the crap version of it.
Yeah,
it must have been that. Yeah,
1.0. Now you've got the new improved one.
Woo!
Do you tend to reflect on your albums as a band? Like a year into it, you must be thinking, okay, we're about ready to start maybe putting new material together. So when you think about Maximum Overload as a full piece of music, do you reflect on it, and do you think of it in the same way that you think of the albums past?
Well, I guess more towards you, I guess, because you're going to be doing the writing for the next stuff. But I think the more that we play Maximum Overload live, the songs from it, the more I think that it makes me certainly think about what we're going to do next and how we can do things differently and have introduce some more diversity and stuff. But at the same time, I like the songs from the album, so that kind of stays with me, kind of thing. So I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm definitely not sick of listening to the songs we did.
No,
but I can see scope for new stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, we started. Sam came to my place like 2 times already, and we started working on new stuff. And it's always interesting to look at what you've done just before. And quite frankly, I'm really happy with the direction of the last 2 albums since you joined the band. Really, it's kind of nice. Like the songs are shorter, and also for Maximum Overload, we worked with Jens Bogren, and I really want to work with him again.
Cool.
So that should happen, and I think so. Yeah, we kind of. I'm not gonna say we're gonna use the same formula, but it's kind of nice to see what we've put in the album and say like, okay, we had a song like this. It'd be nice to have one like that as well, but with like, so it's obviously you look at that, but you also have to look at the old albums as well. Try to bring elements, because it's nice to evolve, but you can't really have like such a big like say departure from your style as well. So it's kind of nice to look back at what you've done and what is Dragonforce and try to evolve but keep it at the same time. That sentence is never
evolve but keep it exactly the same.
Sorry.
But this album was an evolution from your previous albums. I think anyway. There was a shortness of the songs. They were more concise. There were some thrash elements that were new, and I dig it. I think it's pretty cool.
Thanks. Well, that's the first album. Sam is not writing the whole thing. We co-wrote everything together, Sam and I. So definitely like the thrash elements and whatnot comes from my side. And together with Jens, we changed like the formula of the songs. So
how did your fans react to that? Did they love it, hate it? Was it divided?
Death threats.
Yeah.
just for you.
Yeah.
I think they liked it, right?
Yeah.
I've only seen positive stuff about the kind of heavier elements of the last album, but and also a lot of positive comments coming from the overall sound and the way it's mixed and produced. I think that's something that has definitely just had complete positive reaction so far. So
Cool.
yeah.
Some people actually. I read some interviews and they were just like, Dragonforce is exactly the same, and that proves that they actually did not listen to the album, because it is actually not the same. But they were just like, oh yeah, same crap as usual. I'm like, well, okay. So what, why bother? Sometimes just like, fine, might as well fart in the microphone if the guy is not even gonna listen to it. So yeah, it's the same. No, it's actually a fart. Yeah.
That sounds like internet hated.
Yeah.
I think that it's your most musical effort to date, and that's not to say that everything in the past wasn't musical. It was technical and over the top, and a joy to listen to. But I listen to this album in a different light for some reason. It's just like power music. I put it on in my car. I play the whole album. It's just it's a driving album.
Oh, thank you very much.
I more of that.
I don't have a driver license, but that's probably what I had in mind deep inside. Yeah.
Did you ever get a chance to perform with Matt Heafy on any of the songs that he contributed to live?
No, not even in his dressing room. Like, we saw each other since, but I didn't go like, hey, let's jam. No, so no. Did we do gigs with them since the album came out? No.
No. The only gigs we did with them was South America, wasn't it? Which is
with you, and then also in 2007. So no, we didn't. No,
Crazy.
But because he doesn't like it's just there on pre-choruses and chorus. So also he would look dumb on stage, just being like
waiting for
wait
his little.
And it would have to be convenient. I mean, if you guys were on a bill together.
Yeah. I know that'd be
out
cool
and,
for him to jump and do it. But yeah, we didn't have the chance yet. We need to look at those festivals we're doing next year.
Yeah.
Maybe tell him to come. See if he says yes or no.
Probably
Obviously
no.
yes. Probably no. Yeah. Matt, come on, say yes.
Can you describe what the creative process is for Dragonforce, or what it was on this album, and what you think it's going to be moving forward? How do the songs gestate?
For this album, I had like a bunch of riffs really, and Sam was pretty empty. He was like, I've done 5 albums, it's difficult. Was it number 6? Was it the 6th one? Hold on. Valley of the Damned, 71st Star, Minimum Rampage. Yeah, it was number 6.
I think 6. Yeah.
It depends. Like, some people, like, joke aside, sometimes I would come with like riffs and a song, and then he would just like, okay, well, maybe you should change that around. Then it would be the opposite. He would the opposite. he would actually have some songs, and I would like cut into it because I would think that it's too long, like too much of the same riff, just like cut. And so it depends. It's not a real formula. And like I said, when we started to work on new material, this time he was in the room next door working on the song while I was working on mine. And then at the end of the day, just like, okay, so what have you done? And then you listen to it and you're like, okay, maybe you should do that. Or sometimes just like, I don't know, keep it like that, it's fine. So it depends. There's no, that's how it works.
Have lyrics ever come first on a Dragonforce song?
No.
I don't think so. Right? That's always the last thing.
No.
Yeah. By the way, I'm going to start working on them as soon as possible.
Yeah, thank you. Because when was...
We said we were going to do some on this tour in so far.
In September,
really
yeah.
But we got 2 days off coming up, so
yeah, that's true.
there you go. Bash out a couple of songs.
Yeah.
There you go. What do you think is Dragonforce's standout moment to date?
Standout moment.
Yeah. That's wide open. That could be album material, that could be a live performance, that could be just something you guys did.
What about the time when
Herman fell?
when he didn't have a passport. Wasn't that one? Like where Herman couldn't play and he had a different drummer or something as well?
Oh, Herman didn't... he didn't... What was that?
Or was that 2 different stories I've mixed together?
It was like 2 different stories. One, when I was not in the band, they had a problem with the drummer, so they had like they did Sweden Rock with someone else.
A fan.
Yeah, a fan, and apparently it was horrible. I haven't seen the video. And our first show in the US was supposed to be at the CBGB, but Herman didn't get his visa because there was a terrorist named Lee.
Oh yeah.
And Dave, the old drummer, couldn't do it because I don't know, he had like a sort of small criminal record, but that was enough for them to go like no.
Yeah.
So and Vadim couldn't make it for some reason, so it was just the old singer, Sam and I. So we went to the CBGB anyway, and there was like a guy outside, and just like, is there a drummer? And he was like, yeah, I'm a drummer. So we went in his car, and we did listen to the ballad. So we just said we're just gonna do one song, and so he did listen, and he was doing those drum fills, but like five, like do 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 bo, bo, bo. So it was all completely wrong, and it was like a ballad with no keyboards, no nothing. It was pretty horrible. But we played CBGB, so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Some of you did.
Yeah.
What does life look like for you guys when you're not working on Dragonforce? What does your downtime look like?
I'll try not to joke. Well, to be honest, and if we're not, not writing stuff and not doing other stuff, I know we all have our own hobbies and things, I think. Vadim's a dad, he's got his little daughter to look after. I kind of do not a whole lot, to be honest. I play guitar in my spare time, and I don't know, play video games and stuff. Fred?
I have another band, so that takes a lot of my time. But that it's coming to an end. It's coming out next year. I can't really talk about it right now, but I just did. But and what do? I cook. I like cooking. So
cool.
yeah. So I cook for me and my girlfriend. What do? I play video games as well. I like to walk in the woods because it's black metal cliche. So I like to do that. Hang out with my friends, get drunk. I don't know. Try to sleep as well. Try to catch up. And the good thing is because I'm French, I live in France, so I don't have to. I really there's a real cut from my time with Dragonforce, talking in English. The same sentences, the same in jokes. Well, I can put that in a bag, and then I come back home and there you go, bonjour tout le monde, comment ça va? And there's nothing that reminded me of
Must
Dragonforce.
be nice.
That's really nice.
I
Yeah.
envy that.
Awesome. Can you talk to how much lead time there was before the filming of In the Line of Fire? Did you know about that months in advance, weeks in advance? Was a lot of pre-planning for it?
Not especially, really. It doesn't feel like it was a lot of time when we first realised that that's what we were going to be doing until the actual show day. The turnaround was really quick, actually. From even playing the show to the DVD coming out was pretty quick, I have to admit. But no, kind of minimal preparations, really. We knew that we had to obviously film it with 10 different cameras, HD and all these different angles and stuff. So we had a camera guy and stuff prepped for that. But apart from that, we just kind of the vast majority of it, all the backstage stuff, was near enough improvised, isn't it? With a vague kind of idea of what we're gonna, what we want to show people. But it just kind of came together, really.
I'm still not sure what we want to show people, really.
I'm not sure. There isn't really an overall message, is there? Just kind of a load of stuff. But
what he said.
And it was one single show, right? Like you didn't.
It's one single show.
That's Loud Pack 2014.
So you have to be good.
Yeah.
And so I flew in like earlier, so I didn't want to be jet lagged. So I was like, I'm going to be very clever, and I got extremely drunk the night before of the show. So my face on the DVD, I'm trying to but inside it's just like torment. It's chaos. It's horrible. Yeah. Good move.
I couldn't tell.
Good. Thank you.
How much discussion went into which song you were going to cover for Maximum Overload? Was it always Johnny Cash, or were there other songs that were thrown in as well as possibilities?
We all gathered up at some point, and we had to write two each, on a piece of paper, and just and then all talking about it together. What did you? Well, you had Michael Jackson, I think.
Yeah, a few quite random ideas. I know we threw a lot of ideas in there. Yeah. But I think from the beginning, I think Sam had his mindset on that song in particular, because I remember there was a lot of ideas going around, but really nothing ever was done about it. So Johnny Cash was the one. See,
but the thing is, he started a sort of rough demo as well. Yeah. So even if we were coming with some ideas, we were kind of that's already there, and it was a nice twist in a way. Like I'm not a fan of Johnny Cash at all, but
No, me neither.
but I think it was nice because the song sounds like it could be a Dragonforce one.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if it's a good thing for Johnny Cash. If he's listening, it's probably not because he's not there.
He can't win.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
So he can't really say yes or no. But yeah.
I wondered if you toyed with playing Summer's End while you did that show, because it was only released in Japan.
Oh, Summer's End.
It's a tune I can only hear on YouTube because I can't even find that version
Yeah.
of the album, you know. So
I only heard it months after the album came out because I had the special edition given to me from the manager or whatever, but it's
Yeah.
not on that, is it?
no,
Oh no.
Oh, right.
It's
No,
on
no,
the-
Yeah, and I
it's a
completely
Japanese
forgot
version.
we even did it, and I was like, why is this? I mean, I like that song.
yeah,
I always thought that should be an album song, but
it's a
Yeah.
little more power ballady. Like
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
it
yeah.
sounds more like sort of mid '80s.
It's just at some point they make a decision. Some people do decide which song is gonna be what. I wanted that song to be on the album, but then we all exchange emails, and that song for some reason, but because everybody's like now, oh yeah, no, it should have been on the album, but it was part of the bonuses anyway. I wanted that song to be on the album because it's quite different.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be at the end of the album to give like a sort of a sad feeling. I don't really like happy stuff. So in my book, it should have been on the album instead of City of Gold. That's how it should have ended the album. Yeah.
City of Gold is awesome.
Do you like that song as
I
well?
love City of Gold.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, I wrote both.
it's weird
so-
how different people see things because
Yeah.
there's a few songs that I really didn't like at the beginning, which are just The Game, for example,
No.
which is the single.
Which is it's the lead for the album too, right? It's the first track.
Doesn't make me
so-
like it anymore. But no, it's just funny to listen to what other people like because like Summer's End for me would have been an album track, and City of Gold maybe.
Yeah,
Game. Okay.
it depends. Like you don't like No More.
Yeah,
Or you
yeah.
don't-
that's
I
true.
think it should have been a single, but you sometimes you have to compromise as well. Just like,
You can go round in circles, I think, with asking
Yeah.
different people. So
yeah. But thanks for Summer's End. I
Hey,
appreciate
no
it.
worries. One last one. What do you feel is the most common misconception of your band?
how much hair we've got on our heads.
that we are a Guitar Hero band
Yeah,
because
that's gotta be it.
because we got our biggest shows in the US were like the most fans coming to the show were actually before Guitar Hero.
Right.
That's when the buzz was really happening, and then Guitar Hero came out, and then there was a different audience because we kind of got like young fans, young kids coming, but the old ones, the one that really like the ones that really like the first demo on tape, and you shouldn't sell any albums, blah blah. Those guys were gone because of that. So that's a misconception. That and the fact that we only play fast stuff because we don't.
That's true. Yeah. That's something that's stuck with us, even though there's now been 2 albums with
It's true. You play
mid-tempo
fast
songs.
stuff and faster stuff.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, but I mean, that's what we try. That's what I try to do, at least on since I'm writing stuff. It's just
Yeah.
like I like fast music, but when it makes sense. So it doesn't have to be fast all the time. And if people listen to the last album and the one that will come sometime in 500 years, I don't know when, gonna be the same. So we try to be a bit more diverse. So yeah.
Cool. That was awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.
Cool.